going on, guys? Brandon here, and welcome back to Bears franchise. And I am not live streaming this off-season video just because I don't think there's really a lot to do with this team. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video. Hope you guys have enjoyed the series. We are coming off of a awesome Super Bowl win. This Bears team has done it. We went 15-2, really 15-1, and we just kind of gave away the final game of the year. Didn't start any starters. We were the best offense, the 9th best defense. I mean, we were outstanding. Terry Honeycutt broke the record for most receiving touchdowns in a season by 5. I mean, we were able to get to the quarterback. We played great defensively in the playoffs, much better than a year ago. There's really not a whole lot to do with this team. Now, I have mentioned that I am a bit concerned about Jalen Johnson. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with Jalen Johnson. But I'll say this. Charles Gordon, we were looking at Charles Gordon at the end of the last video. And Charles Gordon is 5'11", 217 pounds. He's 23 years old, has 95 speed, 82 zone, 79 man. Now, those are being upped a little bit. But, you know, his brother is a corner for the Packers, Zach Gordon. Why can't Charles Gordon move to corner? By the end of the year, he'd probably have, be pretty close into the 90s coverage-wise. With the 95 speed, he's a great tackler. He's not a great tackler for a corner. I don't know. I think it makes more sense. Now, you ask, what do I do as safety? Well, and what do I do with Jalen Johnson? I don't know. Maybe Jalen Johnson is a preseason trade. But in the draft, there are 2 safeties that look really good. Really good. I think strong safeties, yeah. Alfonso Curry, who's 6'1", ran a 4.47, is an early first-round talent. A- hit power, B+ pursuit. And then Adrian Bonds, who's first in every category. Late first-round talent. Ran a 4.42, 37-inch vertical. I mean, like, 24 bench reps. Like, he is physically just ridiculous. So I think both of these players could easily replace Charles Gordon. And Charles Gordon can go to a position where maybe he's more naturally built for. I mean, there's really no other position on the team that needs to be drastically improved. And even corner is not the biggest thing, but Jalen Johnson did get beat a ton last season. And I think part of it is his speed. And I think if we can improve our speed, maybe trading away Jalen Johnson is a possibility. We are here in free agency. We have $36 million in cap space. I don't think there's really anyone or anything that we need improved at all. So at this point, I'm willing to just save our money, see what the draft has in store, and go from there. I really don't think there's a position on this team that we really need improved. The offensive line is the offensive line. I don't think there's no one out there that's better than what we've got. You know, James Daniels is an 85. Pitts has gotten better. Tevin Jenkins has gotten better. We're good with Whitehair and Jones. We're fine. We're great at tight end. We're unbelievable at wide receiver. Great at running back. Great at quarterback. We have a fullback. Defensive ends were stacked. Defensive tackle were great. Corners were great. Safeties were stacked. Inside linebacker were great. And outside linebacker were phenomenal. We can use some, little depth pieces, but we can do that later. there's really nothing to do with this team. So I'm going to advance. And I think I'm just going to focus on drafting those 2 safeties. And that's it. So here we are. I mean, was it stupid for not signing one? I guess. But here's the thing, okay? Because before, like, some of you guys say, like, why didn't you sign this guy and this guy? Like, why didn't you add more depth? Well, we do need a lot of money. And we have 36 million in cap space, but we're not going to have a lot more after that. We've got to re-sign Justin Fields. We've got to re-sign Darnell Mooney. Honeycutt, we've got a while. Stanford, we got a while. We're going to have to re-sign Charles Gordon here soon. If we want to keep, you know, Roquan Smith and Isaiah Simmons and Rashawn Gary and Caleb Farley, Jalen Johnson, you know, Griffey, like Patton, like we've got a lot of guys coming up on contract extensions. Like Griffey, for example, he's gonna be up in 2 years. Like he has this year and 1 more year. So like we do need to start kind of saving money. Now money will open up at some point. You know, we'll at some point let JJ Watt go. You know, maybe by then we don't want Eddie Clark anymore, so we let Eddie Clark go. Stuff like that. I guess you never know, but saving money right now is probably the best thing. Our defense is so young and so good that, you know, I think saving that 36 mil and, you know, working on re-signing guys over the season next year and the year after that is probably the most important thing. So let's get into this draft. I mean, after looking at, there's a quarterback that goes to Detroit. They have like 3 of them at this point. AJ Tanner to Arizona. They have Kyler Murray. Good Lord. This Terry Myers to Jacksonville. They have Trevor Lawrence. Okay. This draft sucks so far. A 71 overall right end. Are you kidding me? There's Daryl Garnes, a 76 overall. Dion Barnett was a defensive end that I was actually like looking at. Thought about maybe trading up, but he was way too high. He goes to the Patriots. He's a 78 overall. That was a good pick. Jacobs is a 73 overall. I mean, this draft is not very good. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to get draft picks. I do want to try and get, because these guys are both 3rd round, but they could go in the 2nd. So I want to try and maybe get like 2 lower, like 2nd round, like, you know, in the 60s if I can. Right now we have a 3rd round pick at 32nd. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Also, what I'm thinking is maybe we move on. If we draft both of these safeties and we move Charles Gordon down to corner, we could always move Earl Dubois back up to safety if we want. I think trading Ronnie Harrison might be the best thing, because it'll open up some cap space, but also we don't need him. So I think if we can maybe get like I wonder if we could somehow get a 1st for him, like a late 1st, and then try to turn that into a 2nd and a 3rd, and then use 2 thirds to move up back into the 2nd, something like that. Who would want Ronnie Harrison? The Bills, the Browns. Does any of them have a free safety in their top 3? That's the question. Because if we can find someone with a free safety in their top 3, that would give us... Here we go, the Lions. Well, their pick is going to be way too high. Unless we went for their 3rd. But I want to go for a 1st round pick here. Possibly. The Seahawks. What pick do the Seahawks... Ooh, okay. The Seahawks have our pick. That's perfect. Can we get the 1st overall pick for Ronnie Harrison? Or 1st... Yeah, wow. That was... Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I should have went for, like, more picks. Okay. I'll take it. So Ronnie Harrison is now in Seattle. I'm not going to use this pick. I'm going to trade down from this pick. I did not think he was going to be worth that much. Shoot. So we want a second and a third here in the 2024 draft is what we're going for. Second and a fourth and a sixth next year. We can go for... Well, that's the second and third next year we can maybe use. Oh, here we go. Second and third from Tennessee. That might be perfect. Second, a fourth, and a sixth. Yeah, I think... Ooh. It's 57 and 89. I mean... we get a fourth next year. That's not bad either. That might be the best one. Or... yeah, I think... second and a third and a sixth. This is probably the best one right here. No, that's a 2025. Never mind. Okay, I think that one that was second, third, and a sixth from... who was that? The Ravens? A second, third, and a fourth for next year. I think this is the best one. So we'll take the Ravens deal here. Get a second round pick. We're gonna use the second round pick on one of these safeties, the better one. This is the 25th pick in the second round. Oh my God, he just went. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They both are gone. Are you kidding me? All right, well, so what I decided to do, I accidentally jumped into retirements here. What I'm going to do, we're going to look at the recap. We're going to see where these guys went. I'm trading for them. I don't care. That's BS. that we were not able to draft these guys. So I'm just going to go by overall here. Round 2. Alfonso Curry's a 76 overall. 91 speed. Star or better development. 76 tackle. 84 pursuit. 85 hit power. Yeah, I want Alfonso Curry. I think he's perfect. His injury is a bit low. But we have quite a bit of depth at safety. So he's with the Falcons. And then the other one, Adrian Bonds, is in Kansas City. Star or better development as well. 92 speed. He's more of a cover guy. Like a cover safety. His hit power is a bit lower. Injury is good though. Zone is good. I think they're a pretty good combo. So I think that's going to work out. We're going to trade for both of them. I traded all my picks for future picks, and we're going to use those picks to get these guys. All right, so I'm going to try and get Alfonso Curry here. We're going to start with the second round pick that I got. Actually, I think that's my projected second round pick. We have a ton of thirds too. So we'll offer a second and third. That's declined. All right, well, just give it to me. Seventh round pick. I don't care. Boom. Alfonso Curry now is on the team. That's who we were going to draft anyways. And I don't usually do this, but I really want these safeties. That's why I traded Ronnie Harrison. And then I need to find the other safety. I thought he was with Kansas City, but he didn't pop up. So either he's hurt or they, like, let him go. Yeah, he's hurt. How long is he hurt? Out 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to trade for him in 2 weeks. Honestly, we're not going to do a preseason because I don't think we need to. So let me trade for him, and that'll end this offseason video, and we will get into the regular season next year. We don't really need a preseason. All right, 2/3 for Bonds, and there we go. We are all set. I just literally used, and my controller died. Oh no. All right, so now we should be good. So let's go ahead and look at this team and move Charles Gordon to corner. I kind of wish I would have moved him before, but it's all right. So let's go ahead and move him. I think he just fits at corner much better. And then we've got to figure out what we want to do with Jalen Johnson. I'm gonna change Charles Gordon's number as well, since he's not. I don't know. I feel like 37 is not really like a cornerback number, I guess. And he's gonna change to number 2, which is the same number that his brother wears. So I think that's kind of cool. So Charles Gordon, now a corner. Alfonso Curry, I think, is the better safety of the two. So he's going to start. And he is going to wear... I don't know. What number should Alfonso Curry have? Let's give him... I don't want to give him 37. So we can give him maybe... I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think Alfonso Curry should have. Maybe instead of 37, like we give him like 39 or something like that. He's 6'1". I really like the shoot or shut F7 look. So we'll give him maybe like the F7 Robot 2. There you go. That looks good. Maybe give him just a clear visor or a smoke visor there. All right, so we got some upgrades here. So Quentin Benson has an upgrade. We'll give him power back. He's playing up to a 72 overall. Terry Honeycutt. What do we want to give Terry Honeycutt? I mean, I guess physical, I guess, is what we've been doing. Try to get his spectacular catch up. And we do. +1 there. +4 break tackle, too, for Terry Honeycutt. Rashawn Gary. We'll give him... I know we wanted to get his speed rush up. Yeah, his finesse moves. Is at a 73 right now, so let's do that. And he's at a 91 overall. +2 finesse moves. So he's at 75. Chris Green. We will give... He has 91 finesse. Okay, let's give Chris Green... let's give Chris Green power moves. So he's playing up to a 90 right now. +1 power moves, +2 tackle. Matthew Duval, our number 1 safety now. Let's give him... let's give him run support. He goes up to an 87 overall. +1 tackle, +1 press, +1 jumping, +2 awareness, +2 play rate, play rec. James Daniels, we'll give him power. He's up to an 86 overall. He's healthy and good to go. Tracy Hurst, we'll do possession. Just try and get the scheme fit, I guess. I mean, it really just upgrades everything, so no big deal. Eddie Clark. Eddie Clark, let's give him... let's give him finesse moves. Let's make him more well-rounded as a pass rusher, since he has 90+ power moves. +2 block shed. He did not get... oh, wait. I did run stopper on accident. Well, all right. Well, I'll take it. +2 block shed, +1 tackle. I was thinking about doing that anyways. So 74 block shed, 87 tackle. Those are things that he needs anyways. Torrey Woody, well, let's do deep threat. And Torrey Woody, +2 catching, +1 deep route. And then the last one, Justin Fields. We will give him... Let's max out a strong arm. See if we can get throw power up one more. That'd be really nice. We don't. Throw accuracy mid. That sucks. That really sucks. He is naturally, though, at a 99 overall. Insanely good. Insanely good. Okay, so I've done some digging. And I'm gonna trade Jalen Johnson. We don't need him. He's too slow. The Giants need corner. And they have 2 fantastic offensive linemen. So I'm just going to do a swap. And we open up a lot of money. And they have a ton of cap space. So we're going to do a swap. We really need to improve our offensive line. Like, Tevin Jenkins is 26. And he's not good enough. And I like Pitts. But we can get a much better player. Pitts is a 77 overall. So he's not actually much worse. But... I mean, we got James Daniels. We got Jones, who I really like. I guess Cody Whitehair we could trade. and then instead of Pitts, and then maybe move Pitts, that actually might be the way to go. That actually might be the way to go. We'll trade Cody Whitehair. That opens up a lot of money, and we give up Jalen Johnson. We don't need him. We save a ton of money, and we are getting Andrew Thomas, who's good. He's gotten better. He's not a great pass protector, but he's solid. I'm thinking about actually swapping them. I think Nolan would actually be a better left tackle, and then moving Thomas to right tackle. But I think that's solid. Nolan, you guys will see, has superstar dev. Superstar dev. Like, that's insane. Insane for an offensive lineman. There's only like a few in the league. Thomas, I believe, has star dev. Jenkins and Whitehair both have star dev, but like Whitehair's getting older. Tevin Jenkins is meh. Jalen Johnson is great, and he's great for the Giants. I think this works out. Let's go ahead and submit. It is accepted. We have rebuilt our offensive line. Our secondary is rebuilt, or I guess is kind of improved. I don't know. I don't know what to think about the secondary. I really like Charles Gordon at corner though, and I think it's just something to change. Yeah, he has superstar dev. That is awesome. So I think he actually would work out better as a. Let's up his pass protection as well. I think he would actually work out more as a left tackle. So let's go ahead and move him. He's 23 years old, 91 strength. His run blocking is really good. His pass blocking is solid. And his speed is at a 75. So I do want to move him to left tackle. We'll move Thomas to right tackle. And I think that's solid. And that will do it for our offensive line. Our secondary, we have Alfonso Curry, who's now our starting safety, along with Duvall. Charles Gordon is now our second corner, right behind Caleb Farley, and I think he's going to work out really well there with his speed, and as a corner, his tackling ability. I think he's going to be great there. So we'll go ahead and generate best lineup here. Have this get fixed. Nolan's our left tackle. I'm gonna actually, since I traded Whitehair, technically Connor Williams goes there. I'm gonna put Pitts at left guard now, and we'll move him inside. I think he will actually be much better there. Connor Williams will continue to be just a good backup that we have. He kind of fills in when James Daniels gets hurt, basically, is how that's been working. So we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, Connor Williams is the backup to James Daniels. And I think this is looking good. I think this is looking really good. Our offensive line, I think, is much better. Defense is going to be great. I'm excited. I'm excited for the season to start. I will see you guys in the next video. Sorry for the really super short video, but I think just a couple changes, right? Drafting those safeties, and moving Charles Gordon back to corner like his brother, I think ends up working out. We trade Jalen Johnson. He got a Super Bowl ring out of it, but he was due for a contract. It just made sense to move on from him. He was our weak link in the secondary, so it was time to move on. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in week 1 against the Saints. A rematch of the NFC Championship game. So I'll see you guys for week 1. That should be fun.